So, we need to hear this message. That was last night about what a snake. So I was in a dream. Particularly, I saw a lot of snake. It was like I was like what walking above all of them. That's why I'm here to give you this prophetic word that may God never allow people who are around you who pretend to love you to be above you in a spirit realm. I was just like flying, and my legs are up, but I was just like someone who is walking and flying above them. It come to a point where it remained small for me to meet them, but I suddenly turn, and it still come to the first thing that I see. If you know cassava, so I see two cassavas that are moving like a snake. In the moment I declare a word. I said, no, I hate this cassava that is acting like a snake. What does that mean? Friendly friends. People who tell you, who act as if they love you, but deep inside them, they don't love you. That is all about what snake. They were just there. A lot of snake. The first two snake I saw was like this. Okay, they are just like this in cassava stem. So they are just like this, but they were moving. The tail is not moving, but only the head was moving like snake, rolling like snake, but in the same ground. Then I said the word, I don't like this snake. So the moment I said that word, I moved to the other side. It was like I start to go step by step, step by step. That is when I come to what above, that I start to figure everything that was below. Then I reach a place. It was like a hill, and there was a lot of small, many multiples of what snake. That's why I'm here to tell you, brothers, we need to be careful of friends. Because the truth is this, I'm not the only one that was there. Before I enter that place, I have a lot of people, a lot of friends that was with me, but I was only one that was able to figure out this. That's why we need to be careful with people whom we call our friends, people whom we associate with, because some people will come into your life for different purposes. Some people will come into your life from different aim. The moment they understand that you are doing, you are excelling, the moment they understand that you are progressing, the moment they understand that breakthrough is about to occur in your life, that is when many of them will start to come with different form, in order for them to do one thing to another, just to cost you pain or to cause you frustration. So my brothers and sisters, we need to be careful with these categories of people who act as a friend, but deep inside them they are not. That is why today I'm here to urge you, don't leak your life, anything about you. Don't leak, but always try to get advice. You know what I'm saying? Because that dream simply means what? Friends, people around us. Each of us as a choosing, you are surrounded by a multitude of snakes. People who act as if they love you, who sneak in and sneak out, who come in and go out, people who will be sharing your breakthrough, people who will be telling outsiders what is about to happen, people who will be in your life that will be trying to give people information about you. I was in a dream one day when God warned me about one of my friends. So my brothers and sisters, the truth is this: we need to be careful with people whom we mingle with. We need to be careful with people whom we associate with, people whom we call our friend. Because the truth is this: tell me your friend, I will tell you how far you will go. And I put it in this way: tell me your friend, and I will tell you how long you will live in this world. And, I do used to ask my dad particularly question when I was at home. Sometimes I would ask my dad, what is the value of having friends? He said nothing. No value of having friends. No value of having friends unless you have the right ones. And he said the word. He said it is better you have a friend that is better than your brother than to have a friend that is worse than your enemies. You know what I'm saying? Because the truth is this: if you have a friend that is worse than your enemy, it is very very hard to dictate. Because sometimes people whom you call your enemies may be the one that is protecting you spiritually, and those whom you call your friends may be the worst enemy that you will never dream to have in your life. That is why you need to be careful, be vigilant. The Bible have already said it. It said, be vigilant, be prepared, because devil himself is rolling up and down, looking for who to do or to devour. So that is why we need to be careful truly. That is why we need to be observing every step we make, every step we move, because the world we are living, people are so desperate for evil. People will not care what they will cost you to go through. They will never care. They will never. They will never care. That's why even in your marriage, I'm not talking about only spiritual life, spiritual thing. Just be careful. I have one of my friends that do what, that tell me a word. He said, Samson, be careful when it comes to ladies. I was so dumbfounded. He said, I have made the worst mistake of my life. You know what I'm saying? So, and also, ladies, be careful of men, because there are some men who will see that your marriage is good, your marriage is nice. They will do what? They will come into you, be telling you sweet word. They will just come as a snake, be telling you funny word, be making you feel as if they will do more better than your boyfriend. They will do more better than your wife, your husband. They will do more better than the way your husband is treating you. Maybe your husband don't have money too much like that. You will be thinking that they will take care of you more than your husband. And after 4 to 5 years, you will understand that they will leave you and destroy you and went to another person. I was shocked when one of my friends told me what he said. Because of this woman, I leave my family. I divorce her. I married to her, and after 5 to 7 years, he still do what done me. He leave me, and now I'm single. So what am I trying to tell you, brothers? We need to be careful when it comes to people around us, because many of them, that's why we don't need to even blame anyone in a relationship today. We don't need to blame anyone who have already been divorced, because the problem is that the two are wrong, whether you like it or not. Because one, you may be thinking that this one is the one that is wrong, this one is not the one that is wrong. But the fact truth is this: a lot of us don't have that capacity to hidden our secret. If anything happen, the first people you will take call, the first people you will take phone to call is your brothers, your sisters. You don't know that many of them are envy of your marriage. You don't know that many of them are praying to be with that man that you are. There are some sisters who will know that you married to a successful man, who know that you married to a rightful man, a man of your dream. They will be admiring your man, and you yourself will just be, according to my mom, Mugu, you will just be, acting as if you want to share your own bedroom with them, thinking that they will give you solution, not knowing that they will lead you to a point where you will break your home, and they will be rejoicing behind you. So that is why anything that happened in your marriage, I kneel down before God and you. I kneel down before God and you. Watch me. I kneel down before God and you. Just keep your mouth. That is what my mommy tell me, that is the greatest secret of marriage. Whether your wife, your husband cheat on you, he misbehave, just zip your mouth. If you have parents, just talk to them. Not even your brothers. Your parents is enough. They will call them. Talk sense to him or her. So stop sharing everything, because people will come like a snake to destroy everything about you. When I saw this snake in the dream, I was so dumbfounded. Because a lot of people were there with me. Many of them were celebrating, but they don't know what is ahead. I was the only one that sneak out from that group. And I decided to go further when I start to see many things in the bush. Many things inside the bush. So my brothers and sisters, let's be careful. Even in our school, there was a lady that was opportune to have a visa to travel to America. Then before she she, the next day, for her to, to move, then she decide to go and call her friends in order for them to celebrate. So on their celebrating day, while she will move the next day, that is when they poison her. She died. The visa she did not get to that place, she did not even move. She died. They poison her. That is snake. People who come as a friend, but they are snake in your life. That is why you need to keep if peradventure that girl do or decide to zip her mouth, and she first of all reach there before giving them information where she is, she will have been alive. So that is why you need to keep your tent, keep your shelter secure. Remain blessed. May God bless you. This is all I have for you. Let's learn how to keep ourselves secure, because someone whom you think they love you, many of them are snake. You know what I'm saying? Many of them are snake. They don't love you. Many people whom you think that they are wishing you well, believe me, they don't. That is why you need to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Be careful, because I don't know whom this dream may be, but I'm sure it's for someone. Remain blessed.